Hey YouTube, what's going on, y'all? I am coming in just really quick to give you my review of the season finale of Basketball Hose. It was season 4, episode 15, I do believe. Um, y'all, I watched the episode and I almost didn't want to come in to do a review because I thought that this episode was so fucking irrelevant. Like I did. I thought that shit was so fucking irrelevant. Like the fuckery that went on during this episode was like it kept giving me what the fuck moments. Like I don't know, but anyway, let's just get into it. So it appears that Kenya and what's her name, Jennifer, end up coming to Tahiti. I'm just gonna put it out there already. Jennifer, why did you bring your black ass to Tahiti? Kenya, why did you bring your black ass to Tahiti? Because you know it wasn't gonna be nothing but drama, and that's what it started off from rip. So, you know, Shauna gets to talking to, Jennifer about the whole situation, and Shauna just says, well, Shauna thinks that everything revolves around what's being posted on Twitter and all these interviews, and Jen just basically needs to stop running her mouth. But then Shauna goes on to say, well, she's tired of the whole situation. Bitch, this has been going on for 14 episodes, and correction, pause. Last season plus 14 episodes. Now your ass is just not tired of the situation, or you just not tired of the situation? Shauna, kiss my ass. That's what you can do, bitch. I don't want to even. Please. So, then you get Evelyn crying about the whole situation again. Evelyn, you supposed to be this bad motherfucking chick that can take anything, that can, want to whoop people's ass and jumping on tables like you some kind of damn monk, flying ape, squirrel, or whatever kind of shit. But your ass always crying about a situation. Bitch, sit your ass down too. Oh. Never in my days have I ever encountered some people like this. And my question is my question to Jen is that, you thought you were going to have did you expect that you was going to have a nice, relaxing vacation? You should have known from Jump Street when your ass boarded Tahitian Airlines that, oh, Lord, well, I know Evelyn's going to be there. I know Tammy's going to be there. It's going to be some shit. So maybe I need to keep my contact wearing ass at the house. Nope, you didn't. You brought your ass to Tahiti. So, so after, Evelyn and Jennifer try to talk about the situation or whatever, Jennifer kind of just walks away and don't want to be bothered with the situation, because this is my thing too. Okay, well, Evelyn, you wanted to talk to her, but as soon as she gets there, you walk up and say, I need to talk to you. I don't know no bitch in their right mind that would, if I'm sitting at the table and I got beef with this bitch, I need to talk to you. Oh, I would have looked at you and said, we'll talk later, honey, because you don't come at me like that. Now, had you been a little bit nicer, Evelyn, can we please have a conversation right now? I'm sure it would have been a whole lot different. But if you want this fucking situation resolved, stop being such a bitch. Calm the fuck down. It ain't that serious. So anyway, like I said, they don't get anywhere with they're trying to have the conversation. So Jennifer walks away and she stays cooped up in her damn room for the next 8, 10, 12 hours. Shit me. I done brought my ass 17 hours around the world, and you expect me to stay in my damn room? Oh, bitch, please. Bitch, please. I would have been out there sunning just like a motherfucker. So it appears that all of the girls are on the beach. It's Evelyn, it's Tammy, it's Horsemouth, I think. Yeah, Horsemouth was there. Yeah, I know who Horsemouth is. That damn Susie and Shawnee. So they all sit on the beach and they say they see Jennifer coming down. Well, Horsemouth says, "Here she come, here she come." Susie, Susie, Susie. Never mind. I'm not gonna even go there with you, girl. So, Jen comes out and they're like, "Well, Evelyn, you want to talk?" And Evelyn was like, "Well, we tried to talk, blah blah blah, so on and so forth." And Evelyn kind of just like blames her for the whole situation. Like, it's a two-way street, honey. You did your dirt, and she did her dirt. So don't be blaming her for the whole situation. She was running her mouth on blogs, or supposedly her publicist was running her mouth on the blogs. Well, you was running your mouth on the Twitter and blogs and shit like that, bitch. Take some ownership for what the fuck you did too. And reality, the shit that happened in Las Vegas, Jennifer didn't even say anything about the shit that happened in Las Vegas. Old Horsemouth did. So shouldn't you be mad at Horsemouth? So, and then, Evelyn starts putting out business of Jennifer's like, "Oh, well, bitch, the motherfucker you fucked in Las Vegas, you didn't even use a condom." Oh, see, I would have took my earrings off, put my hair back, and I would have smacked that bitch right in her face. We would have been brawling right there on the damn beach. Right there. Right. You don't, even if you're not friends anymore, like, you don't tell somebody else's business that personal. That personal, that's some personal shit. You don't air out everybody's dirty laundry when you're friends. I mean, I've got friends that I've had for years, and a friend tells me something, and just because we get mad at each other, I ain't gonna go start telling his or her business. That's some bum bitch shit. And you need your ass whooped. Oh, chat. Like I said, this episode was so much fuckery. And then, she says, well, and Tammy. Now, Tammy, you my ride or die chick. But I got really upset with you this episode because you said, well, you stand up in your room and that really offends me. Tammy, sit your motherfucking monk ass down. Shit. Get a Budweiser. Hell, shut up. So then, well, Evelyn's like, well, you can leave. I'm done. Can y'all believe this bitch Jennifer got up and walked away? That was my what the fuck moment. Like, did this bitch just dismiss me? Like, who are you? I would have sat my fat ass there and just looked at her. You don't dismiss me, I ain't going nowhere, bitch. like what? Y'all don't understand. So, and then it was funny because Evelyn calls Jennifer the new non-motherfucking factor. Now, if I was Tammy, I would have got upset about that shit. Here she is bringing up that non-motherfucking factor shit again. I would have been upset. So, Jen's walking back to her room or whatever, and I guess Kenya sees her or whatever, and Kenya goes to talk to Jennifer, and they both decide to leave Tahiti. So, in the course of them leaving, they're walking down the little trail or whatever. Happy trails to you. So as they're walking down the trail, of course, Horsemouth is in the water grazing, and she sees them leaving, and the first thing that went through my mind was that, okay, who is this bitch gonna go tell now? Because I'm sure she couldn't wait. So of course, Horsemouth goes back and tells, let me pause. Let's pause right there. Um, so then they have their you know annual well, no, okay, they have their annual dinner or whatever, and you know Evelyn's giving out these fucking gifts and these cards and shit like that, and I'm like, what the fuck ever. So um that's when I think that's when Horsemouth tells everybody, well, yeah, I saw, Kenya and Jennifer leaving the island, so, blah, 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 something. I'm like, you cannot trust this bitch. Like, she would snitch on her own grandma. Like, this bitch always got something to say. She always got something to, y'all, my nose is shining, that motherfucker. Like a silver damn dollar. Y'all could have told me. Oh, bum bitch. So, like I said, Evelyn gives out these little gifts or whatever, with her makeup line, E by Evelyn Lozada, and supposedly the people that's making MAC make her makeup or whatever, honey. Now she has a line. I didn't know that having a palette and some brushes. Never mind. I'm not gonna throw no shade, but no shade. Just like Jennifer, shade but no shade. You got 4 lip glosses on there, shade but no shade. And Tammy, since you wanted to crack jokes on some folks, where's your wig line? I heard you getting sued by the wig company. True or false? Tammy's my ride or die. Well, at least she was, but So the girls all get back to Miami or whatever, and Tammy decides to meet up with Royce for lunch or whatever, and of course, they start talking about the situation, and Royce is basically kind of defending Keisha with the whole situation of what happened in Tahiti, about her being supposedly bullied or whatever. Y'all, I'm not gonna get back on that subject because some of the comments that I had in my last video, 2, 3, 4 videos ago about that whole Tammy and Keisha situation, I see it a little bit different than you all. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. So basically, Tammy feels like that Royce is, not being a friend and basically taking her side with the whole situation. These women are between 30, I would give 35 and 45. Y'all act like it, please. So anyway, Tammy later on comes and says, well, I don't think there's going to be much a relationship with me and Royce, from what happened with, the whole Keisha situation. But, I do feel that I do feel that Tammy could have handled that whole Keisha situation differently. But I also feel that Keisha could have kept her big ass mouth closed. Because you know what type of person Tammy is. And it's always been said, Tammy's always said, don't say shit behind my back, say it to my face. So basically, Royce was, she felt that Royce was being disloyal to her. So then later that episode, like kind of toward the end of the episode, Shawnee, Susie, Evelyn, and Tammy all meet for dinner, kind of talking about the whole situation. That's when Tammy comes out and says, well, I don't think Royce and I will be friends, who knows, whatever, but their relationship is definitely strained. And then Evelyn starts talking about her make-believe wedding or whatever, child. Anyway, so at the end of the episode, Shawnee decides to go meet with her pastor about the whole situation, about what's going on. She feels that these people, she doesn't know how the business world sees her from, this is going on with these ladies, Bitch, you should have been worried about that 3 seasons ago, because you could have changed that yourself. You could have set a whole new tone for this fucking show, but no, you saw the money was rolling in. You saw the views was rolling in. Oh, everybody had something to say about Basketball Wives, and your ass took it. You just kept going with it. You could have did something about this shit a long time ago, but no, Shawnee, you didn't. So fuck you. Sit down. The way I feel about it. She feels that the show is just portraying the women as angry black women. Well, Shawnee, that's your fault, because you could have your title is executive producer. Now, if your ass can't change some shit, I don't know who can. So that's basically how the episode ended. Of course, next week is the reunion special. I will try to get in to review that, but before I go, let me talk about the pastor's office. I don't know how many of you all have seen your pastor's offices, but I don't think I have ever seen one as fabulous as that. The congregation must be paying him, honey, leaps and bounds, because that damn office was the damn flat screen for the the TV, and the flat screen for the computer, and the leather seats, and what the fuck? Anyway, y'all. So that's basically the fuckery that went on Basketball Wives. Like I said, I really didn't want to come in and do a review for the episode, because it was fucked up. It was fucked up. Fucked up. Beyond belief. So anyway, y'all, I hope you all have, enjoyed the episode. Please make sure you comment below, like the video. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.